Hey guys, and welcome to the newest episode of Blu-ray Tuesday with Terrell. Alright guys, so we took a week off a little bit because it's been like a slow week on these Blu-ray Tuesdays. And my delivery's been late as fuck. Like I'm supposed to get Baby's Kids and that shit came late and damaged. And I was supposed to get Duel. That movie looks hella good. And y'all should listen to the Overlook Hour, episode 331, and they talked to the director girl, and that movie I heard was really good. And the bitch that plays in it, she played in something else, I can't even think of what it was. But she was great. So Duel looks really good. It was only $14.99 on Amazon, Best Buy. You can't get shit at the store anymore. My Best Buy went there today to get my pickup, which I was surprised because I checked online to see if they had, we'll get to it later, the movie in stock, and it actually was. So I was really excited. But I had to wait outside because they're renovating. You had to wait outside. And I got cut. We don't get to that. I got cut though. This little Asian man just cut me off. So I was like, what the fuck? I'm just here to pick up my Blu-ray. This nigga cut me off. But I don't know. We can talk about it. Anyway, so I walked up there trying to get my my Blu-ray for the week, and Best Buy surprisingly had, because you know they're phasing it out in my local Best Buy, and I was standing in line, and then this little prissy Asian guy with like no body fat, he thought he was like fucking, I don't know, like a Kardashian. They got fat, never mind, that's not bad, that's bad. Anyway, so don't tell them I said that, because they probably think they're looking good. They do. You know, they paid for it. Anyway, so he came up there thinking he was like Mr. Cool with no body fat, with short shorts, and it's freezing cold. And he came up here like, I gotta return like this. I gotta return. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I was here first. I was being nice though, because you know, my color's different from his, and then the other guy was the same, so they probably looked at me differently. I would have been the villain. So I wasn't trying this. I just let him get what he had to get. He got his little return, and then I was my turn. And I was happy. I got my movie. And I bounced. But that was an interesting little thing, and y'all think I should have said something, but I don't want to be that person. I'm really nice. Anyways, so yeah, I was just saying, so they're renovating, they didn't have Blu-rays, but we're gonna get to the Blu-ray that I had to pick up from them, and yeah, we're gonna get into this. So it's been a slow week in, you know, the Blu-ray the past few weeks, but also there's been a lot of trailers, a lot of shit's coming out, y'all. So one of them I wanted to talk about is Orphan. You can watch the original on Orphan First Kill. That one's coming out August 19th. But you all should check out the original. The original is on Paramount Plus right now. And you can, y'all should watch it. I want to spoil it because this movie's crazy. It's about this couple who lost their child. And, they want to fill that void. And they fucking, they adopt this innocent looking girl. She looks so innocent. She got pigtails. She got little bows in her hair. She's like, oh, super sweet. And they get this bitch, and she's not what she seems, like the headlines say. So y'all need to check this out. I don't want to spoil it, but there's a sequel. She looks a lot older, but there's a sequel. That bitch still have them little bows and stuff. But yeah, y'all gotta watch it. But yeah, First Kill for Orphan, that trailer. I didn't watch the whole thing. I want to kind of go in blind with this one. But yeah, so you're going to be surprised if you haven't seen it. It did hit theaters 2009. This one's going to be in theaters and Paramount Plus, so check that out. Next up is Jeepers Creepers. If you're like me, when I was a kid and I watched Jeepers Creepers, I was terrified. That fucking Jeepers Creepers, better watch your little eyes, whatever. I don't know the lyrics. But anyways, that song fucked me up. So let me tell you, that song was scary as hell. Me and my brother and sister was terrified. We rented that Blockbuster over and over and over to watch that movie, the first one. It's so good. Anyways, the second one was cool with the school bus and all them jocks and whatnot. And then you have part 3. All right, part 3. So part 3 was a limited release. It hit theaters for like 2 days, and that movie was awful. Like, only thing I remember was Meg Foster and her wrinkles and them piercing eyes, and fucking, it was all in daylight. He had pixie dust. When they were shooting at Mr. Jeepers Creepers, he was just like pixie dust coming out black. It was weird. Like, what kind of movie is this? Like, what am I watching? It was crazy. It was like watching Firestarter. Bad. Well, I think this is better than Firestarter. Anyway, so I will say, this movie, the remake, or the reboot, or whatever the fuck this is called Jeepers Creepers Reborn, is hitting select theaters on in September 17th, 18th, and 19th, I believe. 3 days only. They added a day this time. And it's about a group of people. They focused on the token black dude and the woke girl, and have a whole bunch of people around them, and they're trapped in a house. And this Jeepers Creepers, he's trying to eat. Every 23, 27, 8 years, whatever the time it is, he come up, he wake up, he ready to go eat and kill. So yes, he looks crazy, he looks like shit. It's low budget, it seems, but I'm interested. So this is gonna hit those select theaters in September, so I'm looking forward to it. Speaking of slashers, also currently we had the Scream announcement that they added Samara Weaving. I love her, and the fans went crazy. They didn't get Neve Campbell, but they got Samara, so they ready. Apparently, Samara was supposed to be in Scream 5, but she had scheduling conflicts, so the bitch was, she couldn't get into it. She's supposed to be, like, I think, a friend of Terra, which is Jenny Ortega, who's also in The Babysitter 2, which Samara actually was in that as well. So if y'all need to check that out, check out Your Next. The same directors who did Your Next did Scream 5, so that kind of goes together. That's their final girl. So I don't know, where's she? They just announced her after they already filmed quite a bit. You know, we've seen the Gale pictures and we saw Tara and Sam, they've been filming. So they added her later. So is this bitch gonna be an opening kill? Is this bitch gonna be the killer? Who knows? Is she going? I don't know, but that'd be kind of cool though if this bitch is the killer. I would live to have this bitch pull that mask off and it was Samara Weaving the whole time. That bitch is a bad bitch. I think she'll be a crazy ass killer, and I'm here for it. I can't wait for Scream 6, or they had the little title, like when they were filming, they were sitting in this chair, and they had Scream with 2 blood marks, or there were Roman numerals, or there were exclamation marks. So, I don't know what that is. It's kind of weird being called Scream 2. Again, because in 97, 25 years ago almost. I think it's 25, yeah, because the 4K release is coming out, y'all. Off topic. But Scream 2, the one from 97, is hitting 4K. So if y'all need to pre-order your copies, go to Amazon. I pre-ordered mine. It's a 4K release, kind of like how the first one did last year. It's probably going to be limited, so order that shit now. It comes out October 4th. So keep that, go do that. Go, get on the internet and go order that. Finish this video first and then go do that. But anyways, Scream 2. So, I don't know. What y'all want to I'm going to still call it Scream 6, but it's kind of interesting. So, I kind of like the exclamation marks, though. Everyone's going to be screaming it at the movie box offices. I'm here to see Scream! They're going to be screaming. But I don't know. But I'm here for that. But we're here today, July 19th, y'all. The trailer for Halloween Ends dropped. That's why we're Halloweened out today. And I'm excited. So I was super excited when you see like the trailer. It kind of pans on Halloween night. You have all these children. They all trick-or-treat, living their best lives. And you got like cut scenes to Michael like in the sewer. I guess he was eating rats all day. Who knows? Like, is that all this, 5 years I think had passed. And you got Laurie looking good. She's not all fucked up anymore. She got her hair did. She dusted off the old 1978 outfit she wore. And yeah, she ready for battle. So yeah, Michael come upstairs, it's very similar to how he went to go kill his older sister. And yeah, she opened the door and they fight and they fucking like each other up. Like she headbutting him. He was trying to put her hands in the little garbage disposal, very H2O. If y'all seen H2O, y'all know what I'm talking about. And yeah, I'm here for this. So let me know what y'all think about this. Halloween Ends. I don't want to see any more trailers. I remember when Halloween Kills came out, there was hella trailers, like, and they showed a lot of shit. Like when I went back to watch like the trailers for Halloween Kills, it showed like everything. So I don't know. Michael versus Laurie. This is crazy. They both in their 80s, 70s, 60s. I don't know. They old as fuck, and they up here fighting like crazy. But I want to see how this is gonna end. It's like end of an era. I hope. I remember Jamie Lee Curtis said around the time they were finished filming that some people are going to be divided with the way this ends. So I don't know, but I'm excited. But yeah, so let me know what y'all think about these new movies coming out, because I'm super excited for all of them. Also announced, I was just told by production here in the room, or another friend here, that Insidious 5 is coming out, if y'all care about that. Yeah, who cares? Anyways, Insidious, those movies got shitty as they went on, let me tell you. I didn't like the 4th keys, or the 2 keys, whatever that was, I don't know. The 2 keys, 5 keys. Anyways, Insidious 5 is coming out, so we're going to go back into the other realm. I wonder if Lynn Shay is going to come back. I mean, that'd be cool. I don't know. But anyways, shout out to DK for sending me that bootleg trailer. I want to tell you, thank you for that, because I got a little taste of what it was when I saw that shit in HD. It gave me, I don't know, I got chills watching that. The music and having Laurie with her dusted off outfit, her battle gear from that first movie. I don't know. Maybe that was a dream though, because that was a little bit too much that they showed them fighting. It could be a dream, or she was like, I don't know. But I'm ready for it. I don't want to know. I want to just watch the movie. But yeah, that was it for those movies. Also, I want to get into something that I watched over this little break here. Y'all know I'll be watching these Tubi movies. I'll be trapped into Tubi. So we're going to get into Terrell's Tubi watches of the week. So this movie I want to talk about is called Toe. Okay, for all y'all kinky little foot lovers, it ain't the toe on the feet. It's for the toe, like you toe, like a tow truck. All right, so Toe. So Toe is about... All the reason why I watched this, let me tell you, it was a Tubi original. It just came out, and it has Kane Hodder. So I was like, okay, he plays the slasher, and I was like, okay, I'm already here for it. And then I get into the movie, 10 minutes in, it's this girl just crying. And I'm like, what is this bitch crying? This bitch is just crying. And then it goes into a flashback, and then it comes back, and the bitch is asleep. I was like, oh, she cried herself to sleep, rockabye baby. And then flashback to her screaming and yelling. I guess she got into a car accident and this tow truck killer was trying to kill them. And it goes back to the main time. It was very Resident Evil on Netflix, very flashback and forth. But it was awful. Like the first 30 minutes was flashbacks. I'm cool with flashbacks, but why do we flashback back and forth? And why, when it flashes back to the present day, the bitch is in her car sleeping? You see the Z's coming up. Bitch, why you sleep? And then it turns weird. It gets really weird, y'all. It gets a supernatural slasher, I guess. And the slasher's lair is very glitz and glam. Have y'all played Cyberpunk? When you get all them lights and shit? That's what his lair, the tow truck place. Where do you go to get your, I don't know about the cars, but you go to get your mechanics. Yeah, it's all spruced up, but he a killer. Anyways, Kane Hodder, I mean, that was the good. The bad was everything else. This shit was boring as fuck. Let me tell you, the whole movie was flashbacks. I didn't care about these two sisters. They were twins. One of them is in the hospital, and I guess she got mind control. This movie's insane, y'all. Stupid. It's called Toe, like with a W, not an E. For y'all kinky people out there, though, y'all like feet. Anyways, but Toe on Tubi, I mean, I don't recommend it. That shit was weird. I don't know. I couldn't connect with any of the characters. I tried, and it was just, I hated the flash. When y'all watch, y'all see what I'm talking about. It was just like, I don't know why Tubi, they got like repetitive things going on. You had the stepmother, the bitch saying babe, babe, baby every time. I don't know. It's really weird. Weird. Anyways, Toe. Kane Hodder was the best part, but it was no, let me tell you, this would have been better if there was actually kills or like, something. It had nothing. It was literally her and then remembering when she was a kid or last time she went up against this killer. He's coming back like years later and she's like, oh, he's gonna come for me. So I'm thinking, okay, this bitch is just crazy because every time it pans back to her, she's asleep. So I was confused. So that's why I was thinking, okay, maybe it's a mind thing. So when she's in her dream, I don't know. It was too confusing for me and I wasn't entertained. So that's my Tubi Tuesdays. So y'all can go watch it if you want. It was boring. Don't recommend it. But yeah. If y'all are on Tubi, y'all didn't do this last time. So if y'all in these comments, thank you for the comments though. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much in the DMs. Love it. But yeah, if y'all watch Tubi, send me something to watch so I can like talk about it. Or if you see something stupid that you want me to watch, I'll talk about that too. I'll definitely have a cocktail with watching it. But yeah, so that was the Tubi Tuesdays on Bluray Tuesday. All right, next up, oh, I didn't talk about Thor. So I want to talk about Thor real quick. I went in depth on the Thor movie, Love and Thunder, which I watched during the little break as well on CNT Unfiltered. It's a podcast that I have with Chris, my buddy Chris, Real Silent Flame. So y'all can check that out. But I was super excited for this. I got all the merch I could find in my area, different theaters and whatnot, the buckets, the cup, all the good stuff. And then I get into the movie, and I was just like, okay. I mean, it did what it was. Marvel doesn't really have bad movies per se, but this movie is kind of underwhelming and felt rushed. I heard it was only 2 hours, and I heard that they cut like 30 minutes or something. I think they should have put that back in because they set something up like with the Mighty Thor, Miss Natalie Portman, which was awesome. She was great as Thor, and they set that up. But then the love story between her and Thor, you know, there's a whole ass other movie that she wasn't in, and then they come back and they just rushed it. They had like 2 conversations and they were Natalie in love. That was weird. And then you have this climax, and it's just like, okay, do I care? Like this y'all shit wasn't connected to for me. I don't know. I was a little underwhelmed. Not was overwhelmed. I was underwhelmed. And I was in the whole packed theater opening weekend, and nobody was really laughing. Tahiki Wiki, whatever, who did this movie, he's good with what we do in the shadows, but bitch, this was not it. And the comedy, I did like the fucking goats, the GOATs. They're literal goats. They weren't the greatest of all time, like you little young people do. But yeah, goats. So yeah, them goats were everything, just screaming. It was funny. That was my favorite part of the goats. But and then what's his name? Who did Zeus? He was funny with his little tutu. What was his name? Russell Crowe. Yes, that dude. He's doing this little tutu, and then he got what's his name? Thor all naked, and he had all the girls falling all out. It was crazy. That was a whole thing. And then Korg, I loved him. I'm glad he got his Dwayne. Oh, I'm spoiling shit. Y'all don't know what that is. So watch Thor, Love and Thunder. It makes sense at the end. The villain was great, let me tell you. Christian Bale, he can act the hell out of something. The villain needed more airtime. They needed to have him more, killing more fucking gods. I was here for that. Besides that, yeah, I thought the movie was okay. 3.5 out of 5, 3 out of 5. The movie was all right. I don't know. I think I just overhyped myself because I was super excited for this movie. And I don't know. It was the Batman 4 of the series, if that makes sense. You know, but not Batman and Robin was all right when I was a kid. Anyways, all right, guys. So next up, that was it for like all my little movie watches. I saw Resident Evil 2. That was all right. I'm not gonna get into that too much, but Resident Evil, I mean, yeah, that was what it was. Anyways, I liked what they did with that. I saw all the little tweets, because, you know, this takes place after the games, and, you know, Wesker is a little darker than he was in the games, so that was a thing that people didn't like. And they didn't like the main characters. I don't know, I kind of liked them, and then toward the end, I kind of hated them, one of them, and I like how they tried to evolve from the Raccoon City stuff and made the new Raccoon City. I didn't like the duel stuff where they went from one side to the other. You know, it's a lot of things I'm watching going back and forth. But at least this one kept it going, and it didn't come back like Toe, where the bitch was asleep. I don't know, it was weird. But this one went from 2 different timelines, 2022, 2036. And these characters are in these like dilemmas, and there's a new zombie outbreak type of thing. And there's like super twists. So I don't want to spoil it too much if you guys are going to watch it. It's 8 episodes. It's on Netflix. It caters to the games quite a bit. It has some slow moments. I like the CGI. I like this. The lickers were cool. They actually were like, they weren't like predators like in the movies, but they were like super like, oh, like they only hear you if you're like walking by. They can't see. You know, that was kind of scary and intense. Episode 4. But yeah, check that out, y'all. It was okay. I thought it was all right. I liked it, but then it was just like, the way it ended was like a cliffhanger, which I hate, because if you don't get a season 2, where's this gonna go? But anyways, we're gonna get into some movies, y'all. So since it has been a slow week, last week I was browsing my local Target, which is like, feels like they're going out of business with their Blu-rays, and they had hell of clearance. So I talked about one in the last episode. I got Dirty Dancing, the Steelbook for like $5. And this next week I went, they had the Hunger Games, y'all. Look at this, the Target exclusive Hunger Games. And they had Catching Fire, and they had Mockingjay Part 1 and Mockingjay Part 2. Why did I buy these? Because they were $2. And let me tell you, they had a 20% bonus discount on your Target Circle, so y'all better download the app. So if you added that to your thing there were $2 plus 20% off. So this is a little under $2 for that tax. That's why I got them, because these slipcovers are amazing. I love the series. They're coming out with the a prequel to this. I don't know if they're going to turn that prequel into another series, but I have this backwards. Into another series, but yes, I have these slipcovers really nice. So I was like, okay, I gotta get these, at least for the slipcovers. So yeah, I didn't open them yet, and I already own these movies, but I was like, should I get these again? I like my Katniss Everdeen. This bitch is awesome. My favorite, if I were to pick, was Catching Fire. When all the winners from the previous games, they all came back to compete. This was my favorite. The first one was cool, you know, Team Ruth. I liked Ruth. And then the next two were kind of boring, but I mean, it ended. But I like the Hunger Games. I'm looking forward to the prequel. It's something about snakes, but it's a long title. I'm not even gonna try to remember. It's too late. But anyways, yeah, Hunger Games, y'all. So those are $2. So I know it's a slow week, y'all. I gotta give y'all the deal. So go check your local Targets. They have a lot of yellow stickers. So look for those yellow stickers. They had Cruella on clearance for like $8. You know, the Target exclusive. They have Jungle Cruise. They had the new Nick Cage movie. That was like $7. The Nick Cage with the slipcover, the Target exclusive, the Unbelievable, something we talked about a couple weeks ago. I didn't even watch it yet. But that movie was on sale, so yeah, go check out Targets, y'all. All right, next up is a movie that came out last week. It's called A Banquet. So this movie looks very interesting. So this is like a thriller, slow burn movie. I hope it's not as slow and boring as Toe, but this is about this girl who like doesn't eat, but she don't lose weight. I don't know, it's really weird. I don't know, I don't know if this is like a cannibal type of film, because ain't a banquet like some type of thing with food? I don't know. Anyway, so this movie I heard, it's from IFC Midnight. I heard mixed things about it because I was looking into it, but yeah, it says on the cover, slow burn magic. There's like no bonus features, but I don't know. But it's an elaborate portrait, it says, well acted and well crafted. A Banquet. So yeah, I picked this up. This is again $14 on Amazon and Best Buy. You're probably gonna have to order this stuff because you can't find this shit in stores nowadays. But yeah. All right, next up was one I talked about on the show, but I didn't have it yet, is Everything Everywhere All at Once. So this one here, with all the eyeballs, this is the one I went with. I like this cover because I like that it had all the eyes. If you watch the movie, you know what I'm talking about. And we talked about Jamie Lee Curtis earlier. She's in this movie. Look at her, she on the back, looking crazy. But yeah, I thought she was gonna be in here for like a split second, but this bitch was in here for a good amount of time. She was funny, you know, hot dog fingers and all. And this movie was one of my favorite movies of the year. Like, I saw this, I laughed, damn near cried. This has a cool meaning to it. It has a lot to unpack, but I don't know, I had a lot of fun. It's a great theater experience. Saw it at the Alamo, so it was a great sound experience. The picture was great, it was everything. This movie was great. Everything, all the way, everywhere, all at once, from A24, certified fresh. Yeah, y'all gotta check this one out. This one I liked a lot. So yeah, Everything Everywhere from Daniels. All right, this is the Walmart exclusive, by the way, only at Walmart. All right. So my earlier story when that little prissy boy cut me at Best Buy, which is fine. I was going for my pickup. If it was any other day, good thing I had coffee. Anyways, I went to go pick up Bob's Burgers. So I like this show. I ain't seen all 18, 19,000 seasons, but I know there's a lot. But the movie, I'm looking forward to this. On CNT Unfiltered, Chris was telling me how crazy this is and how it's like a musical. I don't know, but I'm here to watch it. I heard good things about this movie. And Target had the regular Blu-ray and it had like a yellow slipcover, but there was no 4K. I looked online, I couldn't order a 4K, so I don't know if this Steelbook is the only 4K edition or is it back ordered or something. But yeah, so Best Buy has the only Best Buy exclusive Steelbook, which I was super surprised they actually had in store. But yeah, Bob's Burger. Isn't this cover cool? I don't know. I like it. It has hella bonus features, and yeah, yep. So this is from Disney. Has Disney movie rewards, y'all. So if y'all collect points, it's the Disney movie rewards. I guess that makes sense. It was on Hulu. All right, yeah, the Bob's Burgers movie. I was looking forward to that. That came out this week. Also was Duel and a couple other like re-releases. Like Criterion was The Devil in a Blue Dress, that Denzel Washington flick. The Twin came out last week, but that one got backordered too. Like everything I'm ordering is not arriving. It's weird. But anyways, that was that. So I talked about this movie so much, y'all. Like, I trashed this movie so much. I don't know why, but it was a little bit under $20. I saw some people posting it and had this cool slipcover. I have the other films, you know, the original, and I have the sequel, which is only on DVD, and I don't remember liking that. But I did pick this up because I did want to talk about it again, and it is Firestarter! Look at this! This slipcover is better than this whole entire fucking movie. You know, this fire, just watching this fire right here that y'all been seeing this whole episode, is more entertaining than this fucking movie, I want to say. So this is the collector's edition. I don't know what's collectible about it, but it does have some bonus features. I was super surprised. It has an alternate ending, which I'm scared to watch. It has deleted and extended scenes. I don't know why they extended scenes. A lot of the scenes are boring as fuck as they were. And there's a gag reel. I wasn't gagging. And it says "in more" with the exclamation mark. So look at this cover. They try to make you, look at this bitch screaming. There's nothing good about this fucking movie. So they have Mr. High School Musical himself, Zac Efron. He's came a long way, you know, Baywatch. And he's here on this shit. Let me tell you, if he's the best thing in this movie, that explains everything. But this movie is so stupid. Like, it's so slow, it's boring. I'd watch Toe again, that was boring. But this is some bullshit. And I just wanted to show y'all this. I saw a couple of y'all did get this, and the slip film is staying here. I hate that. But yeah, it came with the DVD, the Blu-ray, and the digital code. Some places are selling this for $28, $29. I don't know why. I was at Barnes & Noble and it was $35. And I'm shocked. They got stickers all over it, ruining the slipcover. But yeah, I don't know. This movie, I wanted to like it. I was super excited for it. And I saw a couple of y'all that actually watch this video and comment. Y'all were talking about, oh, I just love this movie. Were we watching the same thing? While I didn't like the Stephen King one as much, it was a bit more, I don't know, I was more interested in it, I guess, because I watched that one before I went into this one. But this one, I don't know, it's just, like the mom, when she died, it was just so amateur. I could have did a better death scene. And then you had, oh, that's a spoiler. Well, that happened in the other one, didn't it? And then the telekinesis and all the weird shit that was happening. And then, like, there wasn't no big fire moments. Like, this should have had a big, I don't know, this movie was just awful. But I added it to the collection, y'all. Ain't that crazy? Y'all probably gonna trash me in these comments, but I'm here for it. I added it to the collection, y'all. So I'm gonna complete it, so I added it, but I wanted to show y'all. So the Blu-ray DVD box set here. Oh, it ain't no box set, but yeah, collector's edition. I don't know why it's collectible, but yeah. Let me know what y'all thought if y'all watched this movie. It's on your local Peacock. And, you know, if y'all want to get that. Speaking of box sets, also, I talked about the Scream 2 is released on October 4th. Paranormal Activity, y'all. If y'all into found footage, and me, I love Paranormal Activity. So I watched all of them. I was, like, dissecting how Toby was going to, like, you know, evolve or what was going to happen next. But they're coming out with a cool box set, very similar to the ones like Scream Factory put out for Halloween and Friday the 13th. It's like a cool box with all the Blu-rays in it. Has all the regular, all 6, plus the remake, or not the reboot or whatever, the next of kin. And it also has the fucking documentary where it talks about all the films and where it came to be. So it has all that cool stuff and new bonus features. So that is also coming out October 11th, a couple days before Halloween ends. So pre-order that. It's like $60 on Amazon. If y'all got your coin, you can pre-order it. They don't charge till they ship, so if y'all want to pre-order now to lock in your order, they'll ship it in October. Just make sure you got money there in October. But yeah, that was this. Y'all need to like and subscribe, comment, DM me what y'all thought. This is Terrell. Thank you for watching, y'all. So until next time. So next week we have Doctor Strange. So there's a little bit more coming out next week. So I'm excited. So Multiverse of Madness, which I loved. So I can't wait. I like that way more than Love and Thunder. I wish I liked Love and Thunder more. I liked Internals more than Love and Thunder. Ain't that crazy? Anyways, moving on. All right, guys, listen to me on CNT Unfiltered. Listen to the Overlook Hour, especially for Duel that dropped this week, episode 331. Just reminding y'all. And I did talk to the director, which is super cool, y'all. So check that movie out if y'all liked it or didn't see it. Check that out. But if not, like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see y'all next week. Bye.